Restoration is brought to you by
High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
If you are tuned in, it's because you are a believer that this show indeed moves you to the next level when it comes to bringing out your belief and your faith to know that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. We're brought to you by kind courtesy, High Sense, everyday prizes for everyday people, Yas washing powder and Yas sanitary pad, hooch corn and choco flakes, Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix, Malta Guinness, and of course Teflon Sweets located in Ahoncho Kumasi. A very big thank you to my glam team, ABS Lax Line, for this beautiful two-piece kimono set that I'm wearing today. Ophelia, I really love this piece. Thank you to GH Beauty Artistry, Divine Kasi, and Hair Duties, located in Osunia Photo Club for my hair. We'll be right back after this break.
Tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwani stew dodo a ope.
Tasty Tom dear. It will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix inti. Me handwriting and sada. Send into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi, is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes, confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes, protection. I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes, protection.
Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you why men to take away her back.
He's eating out again. Nancy, me trying to tasting kuyi.
Tasty
Tom. And the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
Tasty Tom, dear. I trust them.
And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken.
When you nicotine just sharp. Me need also.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder. Ooh.
New aroma.
Leave this.
New taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Maybe I'm not for anyway.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste are fun. This advert is FDA approved.
Tasty Tom tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwani stew dodo a ope.
Tasty Tom dear. It will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix inti. Me handwriting and sada. Send into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom and rich tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back. Well, I know in life there are times that we look at someone and go like, oh, this person behaves like this, or that person behaves like that. And sometimes we tend to think it's a norm. But if you go to the professional, they will tell you it's not a norm. It could be some sort of a challenge or some sort of a situation. And we're lucky that in this age, we have people who are able to help us detect some of these things that are regularly not the norm. And someone will ask, is it really important? Yes, it is important, because as we grow, we want to be a healthy people. We want to ensure that if there is something we are going through, we're able to catch it fast so we can get people to help us. And these people, we call them behavioral analysts. Behavioral analyst. Yes, I'm repeating it again. It sounds quite a mouthful. They are behavioral analysts. And today I have one of them with me. My guest today is Mina Mokani. Ama, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. So some of us will call you a behavior analyst.
Yes.
But the other one is a mouthful. Behavioral analyst.
Yeah.
So why are you a behavioral analyst?
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're
Auntie.
welcome, darling.
Before I answer the question, dreams do come true, because I really admire you from afar, and I never knew a day would come like this when I'll get the opportunity to sit with you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
It's my pleasure.
So it all started when I was doing my practicum. There's something called practicum when I went to UCC, University of Cape Coast, and I read Bachelor of Science Psychology. So as part of the practicum, people will say service before you complete. I did it at Interbetin Hospital.
Okay, Cape Coast.
Yes, Cape Coast. So one of our ward rounds, we're going around, and I decided to go to the OPD to see how parents are faring and all that. So when I got there was this child who was just running up and down, making noise, shouting, and people were insulting the mom. And now the mother was trying to get the child sit down, but the child wasn't just listening. So I went to the mom and I was like, Mommy, me pacho bibi, are you okay? And she said, oh, me pacho. And I said, Akolani bibi, and I said, Anne. And I said, okay, what is wrong? I said, bibi, the autism. Almost say, oh, your autistic child, minima de cronty, aya bahana. And I said, oh wow, autism, what is it? I said, me cry me nimu nansenya no more cause or autistic child. I'm say, okay. So I went back to my supervisor. And I went to ask him that when I went down to the OPD, there's this woman who is saying her son is an autistic child. What is autism? I was like, oh, autism is a neurodevelopmental condition. It affects people's speech, the way they interact and see the world. And I said, okay. So when I go home, I was interested to know more. I read much about it and I was like, oh, so I felt so bad that people didn't understand the condition. And they were just like insulting the mother, even the child and all that. So I was like, okay. So I continued with my practicum. When I was done and we were about to start our national service, you see, when you're about to complete, people will be like, oh, I'll call my uncle to link me to this company, that company to do I had nobody. Because some of us, we have to get somewhere for our younger siblings to point fingers at us or call us. I had nobody. I was there in the afternoon, and one lady, I called my mom back on campus. She also read psychology, Sister Esther. She's now a clinical psychologist in US. So she sent me a flyer, Autism Compassion Africa. They were hiring people. So when I saw it, I was like, fine, I've never written an application letter. Let me use this opportunity to write and see. So I never expected them to even call me because they were hiring people. It was like an emergency something. So I was like, I'm still in school. 3 days after, I was at the lecture theater and I had a call from Autism Compassion Africa. And they said, oh, Miss Mina, you applied to be a behavior therapist. I said, yeah. I said, okay. So can you come for an interview on this day? I was like, I'm still in school. But like, okay, they've never hired a student or NSS person, but they will get back to me. And I said, okay. 2 days after, the woman called me, Auntie Mavis, who was my supervisor. She called me and she was like, okay, so we've decided to wait for you to complete school Then we take it from there. When are you available for us to schedule an interview with you? We are not going to allow you come to Accra. We are going to do it on phone. I was like, wow. Because I know for interviews, you need to go, you sit in person, sit with people who are asking you questions and all that. So I said, okay, I gave them a day and time. And she called with a colleague. I don't know the person. They interviewed me. Unfortunately for me, because I read psychology, a lot of the questions they asked, I had learnt it in psychology. So I passed and they said, okay, when I'm done, they don't know how to even go about the process. So I asked some friends and they said, no, I have to get a letter from the NGO, the company, send it to NSS, National Service Head Office, special posting, so that when they are posting, I'll be posted. Then I said, okay. So I went through all that process. I took it. I came to Accra. I came to submit it. And they hired me. So I went through training for some months. After that, you have to do observation with your supervisor. Then after the observation, when they see you are okay to handle a child, then they can now give you a client. We call it a client. Then you start handling. So that is how I ended up being a behavior therapist. And so far, so good. I've never regretted going into that field, because even till now, a lot of people still don't understand the condition.
I would want to get a little bit into your background.
Okay.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up from Oti region, a village called Boafre.
You grew up in a village?
Yes, in Oti region.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, I grew up in a village. Recently, it was just recently we had network even over there. It was just recently. I grew up in a village.
So you did primary school?
Yeah, so fortunately or unfortunately for me, I started school very early and I didn't school in the village.
Okay.
My parents took me to then Atebubu, Bronga Hafu, to start schooling. So I was a boarder. As young as I was.
So from your village, you went to Atebubu?
Yes.
To start school?
As a boarder, KG2.
KG2 boarding house?
Yes.
Why?
They wanted quality education for me. So they felt like if they start with me very early, I'll be able to. And an uncle of mine told them there's this school in Atebubu and they have a hostel, a boarding house where even young kids are over there. So if they take me there, I'll be able to cope. And there are other small kids who are there. So that is how come I ended up. So throughout my life, I've been a boarder. I've never been a day student. I don't know how being a day student feels like.
How difficult was it for you? I'm sure KG2, you are still a child.
Yes.
But I believe from class 3, 4, 5,
yes,
you had started realizing your environment and everything.
Yes.
How was it growing up in a boarding school when you had a home? And when most regular children were day students going from home to school?
It was very challenging, especially when it comes to visiting. A lot of the children, their parents are coming in, visiting, and nobody is coming to visit you in the school because, one, the distance. Secondly, they will tell you, oh, our job, they are farmers. We can't leave the job and come. We will send you something to keep on yourself. So sometimes visiting, I'll be sleeping. But my father kept telling me, you learn. Things will not be like this forever. You learn. But I'm human. Sometimes it gets to me and all that. And we had water issues then. So as little as I was, nobody will carry your water for you. We walk distance to go fetch water. Then we come back to the hostel. But because we had issues with water, you can use like 2 pills of water to bath. Then you keep the other one there. Yes, that is how it was. So it was very difficult, but I knew it won't be like that forever. I knew.
Both of your parents were farmers at that time.
Yes.
Are they still farmers?
Still farmers. My father is into yam, and my mother plants maize, pepper, groundnut. And so they are all farmers. They are still into farming.
And they were able to raise enough money to take you out of the village to start school in Atebubu.
Yes. I don't know what they saw in me then. but that is what they used to take care of me throughout. Yeah.
Were there times you felt like being a day student?
Oh, yes. Yes, when parents are dropping off their kids, when sometimes they'll come, okay, weekend, we are going out. Daddy will take me here, mommy will take me there. Mommy said this weekend. Yeah, I feel, sometimes I wish I was a day student. I wished I was a day student.
Aside missing your parents in the school, they not coming for visiting and everything, what other things did you wish you had at that time?
I wished I had somebody to open up to at that time, because I was scared of my mom. At that time, she was very strict. At that time, sorry, I was scared of her. Lots of things were going on. I couldn't open up to anybody. When I was in class 4, so throughout, I was the class prefect from KG2 to class 4. I was the class prefect, and our French teacher then liked me as young as I was. He proposed, and I said no.
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Did you even have breasts? You had lime at that time?
Yes, lime.
It was lime. It wasn't even tangerine. Class 4.
Yeah, class 4. And so because I said no, I remember he asked me to write names of talkers. He came and everybody was quiet. Some were sleeping and I was just writing. He said he heard people talking. And I said nobody is talking. He said he's going to cane me for not writing names of talkers because he heard people talking. And I have a mark on my back here. And I took canes just because I didn't agree to be with him. Yeah, class 4.
How old were you in class 4?
Yeah, do I even recall?
Class 4, that should be like...
I'm 25 now, going on 26.
Yeah, because mostly at that time, by 15, you're in class 6. So
I didn't even go to class
13.
6.
You were jumped?
Yeah.
So you're like 12, 13.
Yeah. I have the mark. I still have the mark.
And you couldn't tell anyone?
I couldn't tell anybody. I couldn't. Because I was scared. I was scared of my mom. Unlike now, I'm able to talk to her about everything. I was scared. And because of schooling, I wasn't close to my sister. That distance, we didn't have any... We were not friends. My sister, my big sister and I. Because I'll go home, she's gone. SHS. By the time she comes home, I'm gone. Like, that bond wasn't there.
So that French teacher gave you a mark at your back?
Yes. It's there. It's
wow.
there. Yeah.
But were you able to tell your mom later on?
Yeah, later on I told her. And sometimes she regrets not, growing up in the village too, they have this perception if you are too friendly with your child, boo and all that. So that perception, yeah.
When that happened, did it affect you as a child?
Yeah, it did. It did. Because I was very good then. So because of that, any teacher who wants me to do something for him, I get scared. What will it end up to again? And I got scared. And now I realize that some of the teachers were also doing that. So you're going to report to this teacher, they will sit down and discuss.
Wow.
Yeah, because one teacher told me, our tree teacher was like, Monsieur Castle, oh yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I got to know, then
something they discussed.
Yes, it's going on. It's going on.
You just said, tree teacher, no crash yourself.
Because one teacher did, and I think he was caught, IT teacher, and he was sacked. And our headmistress then was very strict. She was a white woman, so it's a Catholic school. She was a white.
You could have gone to the headmistress.
I was scared. Sister Josephine, I was very scared because she's very strict. Before you go to her office, it's related to academics. Maybe she needs you, okay, you did well, this time your marks went down. That was the only time you could get to talk to her or go to her office. And you don't just go to her, you have to pass through someone to get to her. So it was difficult.
Wow.
It was difficult.
At what time did you leave at Bubu?
Class 5. When I was in class 5, I left to Central Region, Fairview Educational Center. That was when I started GHS 1.
Okay.
Yes.
So you jumped class 6 to
GHS 1. So after I wrote exam, they said, now I have to go to GHS 1. So when I go to GHS 2, they decided to register me with the Form 3s to try me for the BEC. So when I wrote and I passed, I just left to SHS. Yeah.
You were in the habit of jumping class.
Yeah, my dad didn't want me to, but the teachers were like, no, let's just try her. We are trying her if she's good. Well. Yeah, for me to know how BEC is and all that, for them to prepare me very well. Maybe I could get a good grade for them. But when I wrote and I passed, I just left to SHS. So
which school did you attend?
SHS, Adventist Girls Senior High in Kumasi.
So you were always running away from your parents. What is it? I thought you were going to go like, or maybe you went to Mauli or you went to Ola Girls or something.
My village, no. Even my district. It was recently we had one SHS in the districts.
But at least you could have gone to Ho. They have Malco Girls, they have Mauli, they have Ola Girls.
I went to Adventist Girls Senior High in I left Central Region,
Fairview, and your parents were still in OT region.
Yeah, they are still there till now in the village. And I went, so when I'm going, I'm alone. I have to
cross. No one takes you?
No, I have to cross. My first time going, I went alone. And my uncle met me in Kumasi. He's in Kumasi, so he took me to the school. But I had to cross river. Yeah, to Yeji.
With your trunk and your chop box?
To Yeji. So they gave me a small phone. When they will call, where have you gotten to? I don't know, give it to somebody for me to speak to. Where have you gotten? Then the person will tell them, oh, we are here, we are there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you not scared?
I was, but that's the life. They couldn't take me. They couldn't. I was. Because it's nice seeing how parents were bringing their awards in. And when my uncle even took me to the school, he was in a hurry to even go to work and all that. So he just dropped, we did registration, he left. I had to carry my things to the dormitory.
How was life in Kumasi?
It was okay. It was okay. So,
better than at Tebubu and Cape Coast?
Yes, I think then I had matured a bit. So it was better until I decided to enter into a relationship then. Yeah.
But are we all right?
Listen.
After crossing the river.
After crossing the river. So it was okay until SHS 2 to 3. A lady called me, oh, I'm dating this person and I saw your number, a whole lot of story, and I was heartbroken. And that was when it started affecting my academics so bad.
Let me go on the commercial break because I feel like getting a cane right now for you. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Mina.
Tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwan stew dodo a ope.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix into. Me handwriting and sada. Senande denebia saneti. Into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yas comfort, I got Yas confidence, I got Yas.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes protection. I got
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes protection.
Wait, your tomato mix. Wouldn't so one on pass. Still with tomato flavor no. No color changing like traffic light. Devia cocoa come on.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. The steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup.
Taste no so dear. On point. Flavor new.
And it doesn't color your meat or chicken. I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hey, my best customers in here. Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you why me to take away aba.
He's eating out again. Nancy, me trying tasting kuyi. Ya cry. Mommy, ma new fella.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder.
Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. Udi Adriani anete. A more natural aroma. The way it enhances the natural aroma. It no be small. So what's the new seasoning powder if it Tasty Tom there? I trust them. And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken. Delicious meals all the time. Why do you go to just me need those.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder. Ooh.
New aroma.
New taste.
This is a new taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Where's that
Maybe I'm not for it. Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste. This advert is FDA approved.
Wait, your tomato mix. Wouldn't so one on pass. Still with tomato flavor no. No color changing like traffic light. Devia cocoa come on.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. The steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup.
Taste no so dear. On point. Flavor new.
And it doesn't color your meat or chicken. I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back from the break, and our conversation with Mina is really getting interesting. I mean, like, young girl from Oti region, you cross the river for secondary school education in Kumasi.
Yes.
And you decide to get into a relationship. Madam Bokodia, had you forgotten where you were coming from?
I hadn't.
The daughter of two farmers who were trying their best to give you the best in life.
I hadn't.
I mean, what even compelled you to start a relationship in Kumasi?
He is not from Kumasi.
Where was he from?
He's from our village, but he never stayed in the village in Accra. He stayed in Accra. So it's just once a while.
That was this long distance relationship.
Once a while, and Oba village, and as I mentioned early on, I say, "Na me show me mommy." Timini na intimi, I know. I say relationship. Mishano, yako camp meeting, church camp meeting. No working.
Go to church camp meeting instead of you to listen to the word of God. Hey. Mina! So you met him at the church camp meeting?
Yes.
How was he able to convince you? I mean, that was in church.
She said, Anya didn't cry. He, after taking my number, we spoke for some few weeks and he was like, he's interested in me. I said, oh, okay. I'm also interested in him. And I grew up in a family. Those they started dating, my cousins, my parents, are the same people they got married to. So me, as young as I was, I thought it was a forever something. So when I was seeing all the red flags, I was still hoping.
Wait, it's like you're on speed with this topic.
Okay.
So wait, you met him at the camp meeting.
Yes.
You started a relationship.
Yeah.
Then you went to school.
Yes, so I went back to school.
And
when school
you
resumed,
continued your relationship.
Yeah, so when I get time, I get somebody's phone, then I'll call.
him.
If he's able to answer, we talk for like 2 minutes, I'll end the call. And I go back to the dormitory.
What was he doing at that time? Was he also
a student? Also a student in Accra Academy.
Accra?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were in Kumasi dating a blue guy. Hey, when he had you.
I was all lessons. I've learned my lessons because I remember during vacations, once a while when he comes, my father will like question me, will look at me some way, but I still didn't. I was like, oh, he's a friend. Because they've never seen me sit with anybody in the house to chat with, to talk to. He's the only guy who would come and visit, and we can stay like talk till it is 9 p.m. And my father will say,
what were you talking about?
Everything. We are just talking about it. Because he was also in Blue, we talk about school, like those kind of conversations. Auntie Stacy. Yeah. So that was how it was, and we broke up.
Why did you break up?
Calling after the lady called. A lady called
you?
Yes.
Okay.
That this person, I'm dating this person. I saw an audio you sent to the person. Your number wasn't even saved on his phone.
And I just walk with you, boy.
She said, "Me kwana na me ho ansa na okopen no." Aha. Ti me kwana na me ho ansa na. Ti nipa kono so na o wa akra nti me sure say distance no ntimi so wanka. Waje me aboso na chese. Or say, how
old were you then?
I don't even recall. I don't recall. I don't.
So when the lady called you, were you disappointed?
Oh, yes. I cried. I couldn't eat the broken heart. I couldn't eat. And I still couldn't talk to anybody.
When you're broken heart?
When you're broken heart. I had to just let it go. And when I tried asking him, he blocked me and all that. So I couldn't even get access to him. Now, me call uni. And also before me call university, I was back. Oh yeah, sorry. And I was
you're laughing. It means you accepted him back.
I did.
Please, can I close this in? Can I close this in?
I accepted him, but when I got to level 200, that was when I said nah, because things were still not going on well.
What was he doing?
So when I got to level 100, he had completed, but he was waiting. Okay. So he stayed home for a year before going to school. Yeah, so when I was in level...
Just one thing and pass a crank.
No, I pass it, but Sikasemne and so he had to wait for 1 year before. He didn't go immediately, but I was fortunate when I completed 2019 in SHS. Obi Diskabi, Bema, my father soon keep him money. And my father was like, okay, for him to keep that money, he would rather invest in my school so that he will work and pay the person. So I was fortunate to go to school that same year when the results were out and I had passed. So I went level 100, 200, you call and attitude, he's busy, don't you have anything doing? And it's affected my academics. It really affected my academics. I was getting the D's, the D+. Nobody knows the story.
They could jump.
The D's, the D+, and I still couldn't open up to anybody until I made that bold decision that no, I see how my parents wake up at dawn. They go to the farm, they'll come in the afternoon. I remembered once when my dad went to the farm and they only took the intervention of my uncle who was in his farm. He was like, no, it's past 2 p.m. and my father hadn't come to pass. So he's going to check up. When he went, he was lying down. He nearly died. So I remembered all these things. I was like, no, these people are putting in the effort because they didn't get the opportunity to go to school. Yes. So my daddy has said to us that because they didn't get the opportunity, they are going to make sure they educate us so well. So I took that bold decision and I ended things, but it had affected my academics, the D's, the D+. And I was an usherette on campus. So every day people would see me, hey, you like smiling, you are smiling, but I was dying inwardly. I was really dying. And I couldn't speak to. At a point, I had retake. I failed 3 courses.
So you resat some of your
I think when you fail more than 12 credit hours in UCC, my time, you'll be sacked. So I hit the 12 credit hours. So I think it was God. I would have been sacked.
That's because of some boy.
And I was growing and it was too much. It was too much. But that same year was when UCC, it has never happened. They cancelled retake and they passed all of us. Those who had failed, they passed us and they were like, we can move on. And
wow.
So it affected my academic. After I took that bold decision, I said to myself, I went through the heartbreak. I really went through. So I said to myself, no, I would want to start something to just help young ladies who are going through this phase and they have nobody to talk to. I'm not going to counsel them, but I'm going to speak to counselors, pastors who are willing to do counseling for them for free. So after school, I started a foundation where any form of heartbreak, not only relationship heartbreak, some of them issues in the house, daddies taking advantage of them, their own daddies and all that. So I'll just link you to a counselor who would have said, my own is to just follow up. Are you seeing any progress? Should I change a counselor for you? Do you want to speak to a different counselor? Mine is to just follow up.
So that process gave you a calling?
Yes.
After you went through it,
yes,
you saw it was not a pleasant thing.
It wasn't
for any girl or woman to go through.
Yes, because I realized that sometimes when you are going through that phase, all you need is somebody to listen to you, not to even provide any healing for you, just to give you a listening ear or a shoulder to lean on. That is what I think I was looking for, and I had nobody to. So it was a dark moment for me. I went through it alone, crying. I'll come home, I'll cry. Sometimes I'll not go for lectures because I'll wake up and my eyes are swollen. So I'm scared.
So at what point did you say, let me just put all things behind me and focus on my academics?
That was level 200, second semester. That was level 200. Then I started opening up to people about my grade and all that. So it took one guy, Nyameche Isaac. Yeah, he was a program mate. He was like, no, Mina, I'm going to help you come out of this. I'm going to be there for you. So he will call me. We will go to his hostel. There's a summer hut there. We can sit for hours.
You are sitting again.
He will take me through that one. He will take me through the courses, the challenges I have. He will explain things to me. So that was when I started.
At least that was a good sitting.
Yes.
Because if he was taking me through all the things okay, then that was a
good sitting. So I started picking up, and level 300 first semester, I had all A's in my courses, just 1 B+. I was like, oh, wow.
You are back.
I'm back. I'm back. So that was when I started picking up, and I started opening up to my big sister and some pastors. And they were like, oh, because I wanted to even stop schooling in UCC at a point. I bought training college form. Because I was just scared. Okay, if they sack me, what are people going to say? How, like, my... Training college. And my parents are, I don't know how to describe them. When I told them I want to buy training college form because I'm scared they will sack me, my dad was like, okay. And he bought the forms for me. But when they canceled the retake, I had to go back. And one pastor, Huzote, Andrew Huzote, was like, oh no, if you still have this chance, it means there's something God has planned for you. So just whether you are going to complete with third, second class, any class, so far as you have the opportunity, just go just go through it. Mm-hmm. Don't go to any training college. Just go through it, and that was how
where is the young man now?
He's still in. Is it my ex?
Yeah, your ex.
He's in Accra.
Really?
I don't know where. No.
If he calls you, will you go back?
Oh no.
I just want to be sure.
No.
I just want to be very sure.
No. Right now I keep telling people when you go to school, that's not the time for relationship. I keep telling my younger siblings, focus on your education. Maybe I was able to come out of it, but you might not be able to come out of it. So don't try. SHS is too early.
Were you able to open up to your parents at any time about this situation?
Yes. Later, I was able to open up to my mom first.
What did she say?
She was just looking at me. She was like, why didn't I tell her all this? I said I was scared. I was scared of her. I was scared of what she was. And she said, this is different. If I had told her, they would have known what to do to also help. Because they also realized I was just slimming down. I remember one dawn, she came to me in the room and she was like, I should wake up. I woke up and she said, what is wrong with me? Because when I go out and she also goes out, she meets her friends, they ask, Mina, are you okay? Like, you see, because me swat and I'm not able to eat. Science no, and a man who is there's something wrong with me. Because I was dealing with it and I was dealing with the retake. I had to go. Yeah, I was dealing with all these things. And
so as parents, there are times we just need to be a little more concerned.
Yes.
When we see our children going through something.
Yes.
We don't always have to get angry.
Exactly.
And try to be judgmental, but we should just try to listen.
And we have to bond with our children so well. We have to, I don't know how to put it, but we should relate with them in a way that they'll be able to. We should be the first as a parent. Mm-hmm. You should be the first person your daughter or son will call you. Even if the person messes up, the person will call you that, Mom, I did this, Daddy, I did that. I think that would be good, because if the person ends up talking to a friend, you don't know the advice the friend might be, the friend will end up giving to the child. Or if he or she decides to take any decision on his or her own, it might not end well.
Was there any time you got suicidal? Did you ever think of taking your life?
I didn't think of taking my life, because I still knew I had a good future. So I said to myself, no, I'm not going to let this guy mess up my life. I'm going to learn hard and be somebody great. When he sees me, he will regret. Yes, that was the motivation. And my parents, that was the motivation. But taking my life, no, it never crossed my mind to take my life.
After you started getting your A's back, was it easy for you through to the final year?
It wasn't easy. Because my previous grade, like, even when you get the A's, it is still not really adding up. Because of the past grade, yes, from D, it has to now correct. It was still not adding up. But I was just doing my best. I started talking to some TAs in the department. So when I'm free and they're also free, sometimes I go to them at the department. We sit down, they will take me through some of the courses and they will explain things to me. And I opened up to them about what I went through. Then they will encourage me. People have gone through it. They're still making the A's. And I'm that person who's not able to focus on other things when I'm going through something. It affects all aspects of my life. Yeah. I was doing well, but I was really still not adding up. Was really not still adding up. But I did my best. I just did what I had to do. And uni, to mention uni too, I went through this similar thing I went through when I was in class 4.
Okay.
Yeah, a lecturer trying to have an affair with me. And
this sex for grade that we talk about, and it's like it does not exist.
It's real. That I also went through it because I said no, and this man wouldn't understand.
He started backing you down.
Yeah, he didn't mark me down, but he just didn't understand that some students will come to him trying to even have that affair, and he himself had come to me, and I'm saying no. She said, I don't know how he sees himself.
No, I mean, how did he approach you?
When I was going through, after the heartbreak and everything, counseling.
Was he someone you opened up to about the heartbreak?
Yeah, counseling.
Okay.
Yeah, I went for counseling. And when I went, I told him all the story and everything, hoping the first time I went with even my big sister and that Pastor Uzote. We spoke with him. He said, okay, so he's going to help me. So we scheduled. So I was there one afternoon around 5. He called that I should come to the his office. He's free now for us to talk and see how things will go. I said, okay. So I quickly rushed to the office. I went to narrate my story again, and the response he was giving to me is not even related to why
you were there.
Yes. He was like, I'm a very beautiful girl. He first went to lock the door, and that was when it clicked. What is this man trying to do? So he came, can I come and sit on his lap? I was like, no, dog, this is not allowed. And he laughed, and he was like, okay, can I sit close to him? And I said, no, I'm okay. He said, okay. So has anybody approached me again on campus? And I said, oh, not really. Like, I don't even pay attention to that. Okay, I shouldn't accept anybody's proposal. He's there. These young boys, they can't give me any money. He's there, he's going to sponsor me, he'll give me money. The only thing I have to do is when he calls or he says he wants us to meet here, I will just obey.
The same person, the pastor and your sister had taken
yes.
you two for protection and
he
guidance.
Wanted to take advantage of. This is why some people don't go for counseling when they are going through issues, or they don't go. Because you don't know when you are going to get healing, and you are going, and this person wants to also take advantage of you because he feels like you have. I don't know how they feel like, I don't know. So I stopped. He will call me. I will not go.
So how did you get him to open the door for you?
So somebody knocked, and it was his TA.
Okay.
And his TA was my church member. Mm-hmm. So when the guy entered, he looked at me in a certain way. So his TA said, oh, I had gone for your kids and they are in the car. So they are coming. No, keep them in the car. And I said, okay. So when the TA knocked and the TA was talking to him, I said, Doc, can I come back later? I have an emergency. I had to go out. Fast. So when I stepped down, the TA called me. I was like, I should wait. So Doc said he should give me this amount of money. Was it 200 cedis notes for transport? And I looked at it, was like, you take it. So I took it and I went to talk to the pastor. Mm-hmm. This is what happened. He said, okay. So he also took me to a different department to see a counselor. That one was a woman. She was a woman. So I opened up to her and she was like, okay. She said a lot of these stories. So because we didn't have a lot of lecturers in the department, you can meet that same lecturer throughout your 4 years. And for her to protect me and my grade and all that, she would say, if the person calls, don't answer. He sends you message. So she was guiding me on how to go about all these things. So I did it. And sometimes he will be angry, he will talk, he will send message, he will send you 500 cedis, I'll send it back to him. And he will be like, I'm disrespecting him. I'll be like, oh, dog, I'm okay. If I need it, I'll contact you. I'll let you know so that you can help me out. And so when I go, I think that same level, a TA. So a TA is also tried. He even failed me. That's what he failed me. He failed me. That particular course, he failed me.
The TA failed you?
Yeah.
Because you refused?
Yeah. I refused.
So this sex for grade...
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
But it's like you can't talk about it.
Yes, you can't. So I was also scared to talk to a different lecturer in the department again because you wouldn't know if they're in the game together. Because he showed me chats, people he had helped them complete with first class. He's done that with them and he's going to help me complete with a better class, a good class. Just have sex with him and that will be it. So yeah.
Did that set you into another mode of depression?
No, it didn't. I didn't allow. I didn't, because I had my sister then and the pastor to talk to and few friends then to talk to. Don't do this. So I learned his course very well because I didn't want to have any issues
with him.
Yeah, and I had A in the course. I remember he calling me. He doesn't understand why I had that A because he would do another remarking. And I said, okay. So that particular grade was out of my portal. He kept calling, you have to come to the office, otherwise you will not graduate, this. And I never went. It was later, I saw it. I saw my grade back in my portal again. I never went. Yeah.
The day you graduated, how did you feel?
I cried. That day my mom came.
Finally.
Yeah, my mom came. I had to force her throughout my school. You people have never come to visit. This one is graduation. This one, just leave 2 days. Just leave your work there and come. And she understood. So she came. I cried. I remember when we started and we were about to finish, she hadn't arrived then, and I was crying because we were about to go out. People were meeting their parents, and I cried. And I was happy. Hey, it means I'm graduating because I never knew I'll graduate.
Which class did you graduate? Now, one person better. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I cried, but I was happy at least. Seeing my mom smiling, like she was also happy. She was very happy.
And seeing that no lecturer or TA could prevent you from graduating.
Exactly, yeah. That one I told them. They were very concerned about it. They were very, very, very concerned about it.
Oh.
They were very concerned. And she was happy. I was happy to see myself graduating finally. Yeah, miss me a graduate because people didn't graduate. A lot of people couldn't graduate. Yeah, because they failed and all that. So I was really happy when I graduated.
Well, I believe Mina's story is actually giving a lot of parents a wake-up call. One, we need to have a relationship with our children. We need to know everything they're going through. We don't have to be judgmental. We have to listen to them and help provide solutions for the things they're going through, because mental health is real. And sometimes when they're unable to share, it gives them a lot of weight they're unable to carry. So let's do our best to have a great relationship with our children. It doesn't matter how bad what they're telling us is. Let's just give them a listening ear and open our arms to hug them and let them know it will be all right. And I know next week we're going to learn more from Mina, but I also have to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Hisense Everyday Prices for everyday people, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, Tasty Tom and Rich Tomato Mix, Malta Guinness, of course, Teflon Sweets located in Ahojo, Kumasi. A big thank you to my glam team, ABS Lux Line, for my beautiful two-piece kimono. A big thank you to Divine Kasi for my makeup, to Hair Duties located in Osunia Photo Club for my hair. It has been amazing. Next week, I can't wait for us to continue our conversation with Mina. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.